Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Reviews. I want to thank everyone who's been watching, liking, commenting, subscribing to this channel. It's all about you folks. I aim to please. I did not see Beauty and the Beast this weekend. Instead, I saw the Belko Experiment. Now, the Belko Experiment is directed by James McLean and written by James Gunn. Now, James Gunn thought to himself, okay, I have time in between Guardians of the Galaxy to write something I might even direct. That turned out not to be the case. So this is set in a Colombian office building. The Belko employees are sort of the people that you see like in those Dilbert cartoons, all things. With one major difference though is that they have tracking devices in their heads, and this is authorized by corporate because this company's in Colombia and people are easily kidnapped in Colombia, so there you go. So then one day people notice that all the foreigners are not showing up to work. I guess they've been told by corporate that they can stay home, which is naturally suspicious to the CEO, Barry, played by Tony Goldwyn. And metal sheeting goes up the sides of the building, blocking out the sun. Of course, over the intercom, they're told they had to eliminate their fellow employees or that the tracking devices in their heads are going to go off. And of course, everyone thinks this is a big joke. Then, of course, things get bloody real quickly. There's one point of view led by the CEO, Barry, played by Tony Goldwyn, as I said, who calmly and meticulously comes to realize, yes, we do have to eliminate employees altogether in order for some of us to survive. The other point of view, played by Mike, played by John Gallagher Jr., basically says, I don't want any part of this, I'm just going to try to survive regardless and make sure you don't kill me. And, of course, then there are all the other employees who just would really rather be somewhere else. And again, this story is outright preposterous. And that's the best thing about this. This is a preposterous story about corporate-run men, I guess, if that's what they're trying to say. People have said that this is a very dark satire on the corporate rat race culture. Then again, Dilbert could have shown up to this, and he would have said, hey, look, at least you guys get to kill each other. I'm still stuck in a cubicle here. Again, the cast does what it can. Tony Goldwyn is thinking to himself, well, at least Scandal is renewed for another season. John Gallagher Jr. is like, okay, I'm still playing Jim from the newsroom here. I'm still this likable guy who doesn't really want to do anything to make waves. Melanie Diaz, Michael Rooker, John C. McGinley all show up. Two of whom have nothing really to do. The other one gets to at least kill people. That person at least gets to subvert the image he's naturally had to himself for a very long time. I like to think of this film as a very bloody episode of The Twilight Zone that James Gunn thought to himself, if Rod Serling were alive today, he'd make this movie. One of the more interesting things is, and this is going totally off tangent here, one of the most amazing things, and it's not really directed at this film here, but when the trailer came up online, one of the most amazing things on the comments below was the fact that they were saying, oh, this is being released by Orion Pictures. I thought they were a dead company. So throughout the 90s, Orion Pictures was largely bankrupt. They put out a few films each year, not making much money. I think their highest grossing film was The Substitute. That was a Tom Berenger film. But here is the thing though, just like MGM, United Artists, Orion Pictures, basically the name has value, but really they're a subsidiary company. They're really a production company now, just like much like MGM is, and much like United Artists is. The studio here is Blumhouse Tilt, which I guess is a specialty studio. But does that make Blumhouse particularly? I don't really know. This is an hour and a half of your life that you can easily waste. Will you remember this film in a few weeks? No. Again, that's what's so great about this film, that you can turn off your brain, enjoy this film, watch some really good kills. So in the end, folks, the Belko Experiment we're seeing at a matinee price. Clearly, again, this film earned like $4 million this weekend, but again, it's only playing in 1,000 theaters compared to Beauty and the Beast's like, what, 3,000-4,000 screens. I see this film making $170 million this weekend. Probably not. So folks, what did you think of the Belko Experiment? Did you happen to like this film? Did you not happen to care for it at all? Please put that in the comments below, folks. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, and enrich yourself with knowledge. I'll see you next time, folks. See ya.